What's up, guys? It's me, Mr. B, and I'm going to teach you Pinhead. This is my normal build for him. It's just Corrupt Intervention that blocks the Generate 3 in the beginning. Lethal Pursuer, I get a chase quickly and just keep up the pressure from there. Deadlock, this is where a generator is blocked after one gets repaired, helps slow the game down. And Scourge Hook, if I hook the survivor on a certain hook, there's 4 of them on the map, then they have trouble doing the generators afterwards, after they're healed. Or they stay injured. Either way, map pressure. It's a good build. It's my favorite build to run on him right now. Alright, next we're going to talk about kind of his add-ons, just a quick glimpse. You can pause this video at any time. They're pretty much all just reoccurring add-ons of the same thing, so we're just going to go quickly across them, and you can pause it anytime you want. It just, some of them, the ones I recommend the most is the ones where it takes them longer to figure out the box, and the one where cooldowns also, if you miss a chain, you can do it again quickly. Those are pretty much his best. And they just do this. They just keep overlapping and overlapping. And the chain hunts, those two. The ones that make the chain hunts quicker, because then they have to keep messing with the box instead of doing generators and doing whatever it is. But I'm going to show you this build pretty much during the gameplay aspect of it. And I'm just going through the rest of these. Again, pause it if you have to. And I'm going to show you a few more builds. Everybody has different playstyles, I realize that. I'm going to just show you some good perks and builds that's good with him. Then we're going to jump into a gameplay, and then I'm going to show you how to properly play with him, while giving you tips. This is another build. This isn't a build. This is more some of the better perks to be using with him as your information perks. These are, in my opinion, the best. You're not going to have all these for sure, but you're going to have some of them, so you can keep the map pressure and whatnot. Or you can just put barbecue on there if you want blood points. But pretty much these are really good perks you could use to, find him. Brutal Strength is really good with him. So is Infectious Fright, Deer Stalker, and Knockout. So this is actually a build you could be using. But because when they go to get the box, you can drop the survivor, teleport to them, and you'd probably be using the add-ons that makes it longer to take the box. Alright, this one, we're going to change it up a little bit. And I'm going to show you a build for just pretty much taking them down repeatedly. Over and over again. This is just a build like the haunted grounds gets taken away, and then what are you going to do? It's really going to back up and go towards the they're going to be an instant down. Well, guess what? I got another haunted grounds after that. It's going to be another instant down round for 60 seconds. There's instant down, so by then you should be getting hooks to help with your Devour Hope. And then Devour Hope, obviously, you need 3 hooks to make it instant down the rest of the game until they get that totem. So they're going to be doing totems quite a bit, plus going towards your box. That's game slowdown in itself, and their instant downs and Lethal Pursuer, just to make you get through them games a little bit, or get them the first initial chases quickly. That way they haven't had time to really do much of anything. That's a pretty decent build. And then we're going to go with the final build. We're going to make it the try-hard build when you see people with keys and maps and they're just trying to be dickheads. It's going to be the Dickhead Destroyer, because they're probably going to body block, so that's why we use Starstruck. If they try to body block, you just take them out. You take them out. You're going to use Lethal Pursuer just to find that cocksucker that brought that key, and then you're going to tunnel him and kill him instantly. And then you have the If when they try to body block for the last hook, you're just going to take them out, and we're going to wait on Noed to finish stuff for the rest of the team. And Blood Warden just for, you know, the make it a little bit more toxic too. Maybe you'll, if they're assholes, this is what I would use against them if you think you're facing assholes. But this is probably the best build for it, and we're going to show you how to use Pinhead or the Cenobite. Okay, I've been sick for the last few days, so just ignore my voice and my sniffles if I get any. But I'm going to show you situations where it's actually like right now, knockout would be good, right? Because then I go to this guy, she's knocked out. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you why perks will be good in certain situations with this killer. Like knockout, obviously, is going to be a great perk. And also, the closer you get to there, the easier it is to land that chain. So you want to try to get it as close as possible, because the good ones will juke you and juke you right out of your shoes. Was that worth? People say it's not really worth unless you're at pallets. You don't really gain ground. I gain ground. I gain about a good 5 to 8 feet, which isn't much, but it adds up. I don't know why I did that. This is when I first started playing with him. That was a bad idea. But I want to show you what happens when you're not having your way as well. Now, I got lucky that he didn't throw the pallet down quickly enough to where, you know, you're going to be facing good survivors sometimes. That I shouldn't even got that hit. He fucked up. He's holding W, and that's it. So that was an easy chain to land. Did not do me any good. Before you guys start saying this guy's OP and stuff, I just want to show you what happens when you face some decent survivors. And then also, you want to make use of everything, really. Like, there's a good one. You want to get it close as possible. I gained a lot of ground here. Guess what? It's not always going to end in your way. Do I get this here? No, I still don't. So, sometimes you just gotta break the pallet, yeah? This one was ideal. He barely got away. I shot that quick, got him, and now I'm going to reap the rewards. Like I said, you don't always reap the rewards. Like, I could have just chased him and got the same effect here. But I like to... This was also a point where... This was also a time where I wanted to just do that so they'd get the full experience of the pinhead. This was a decent play, but he's a decent survivor. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can use this as information as well. You can check and see if there's anybody on that gen and not have to go all the way down there to check. There's a lot of things going for him. He isn't always the best. He's not going to be the best killer, but I hope they never nerf him or he's going to be total dog shit. So we hear him. He's nearby here, and it looks like he's going that way. I'm going to try to meet him this way. I use this a lot as information, and a lot of the time it will help you. Using his power for more than just, you know. That's very, very well timed. We're going against the Resident Evil squad in this game. Now, luckily, getting this down here was like almost like a basement play. And look how good this team was playing against me.
Every time.
Whenever I got it down, they got on the box. So a good thing I could have done if I had knockout was just drop him and go straight to him so they couldn't stop me. But here's the time where I don't have any map pressure, so I can automatically go here. He gives you some map pressure. I got map pressure now. Somehow that missed. Didn't spin fast enough, I guess. Now, I missed that. True, but you're still playing with a killer, and you still want to play smart. I like to cut people off at my rank because that's why I turned around right there so they wouldn't see my red stain, and they end up dropping down prematurely and got caught out. But at my rank, you gotta do things like that, or you just lose. And don't be afraid to use your power. You're playing this game for fun, not to win. So even though this has probably no fucking value, it's still awesome to give him the experience of facing Pinhead. And then again, we're going to cut off. Let him avoid getting that save at all costs, which it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Still, just for fun, trying to get used to our power. That'd be that. But I think this is a good chapter, one of my favorites, and you can get good with him. He will be a decent killer. He's not going to be super good, but he'll be a decent killer to main if you chose to do so. If you got good with him, you'll be okay. You got some elements of slowing down the game, and we're going to watch this warrior for the end. There's a bunch of different ways to play him. As you saw in the beginning of the video, I showed you some perk builds. Make your own style and have fun.
Good one.
I'll see you guys in the next game, and I hope you guys learned something.
Shit on, son. That was nasty. GG's though, to those that stayed. Brand new part.